What I would love to know is who the fuck lied to you? Who lied to you and told you that this life was going to be easy? Maybe you lied to yourself. Maybe you woke up one day and you thought to yourself, man, this life is going to be easy. Well, guess what? You're fucking wrong. If you want something in your life, you're going to have to quite literally work your ass off and work your ass off for an extended, long, painful period of time. Today is December 26th. It's currently 3:43 in the morning. I'm about to go run up that hill over and over and over again until I can barely walk. I'm about to do shit that I don't like doing. It's like 50 degrees in Florida. That's cold for me. I'm a warm-blooded Floridian, and that is cold. Do I want to be out here on a couple hours of sleep by myself in the cold, going to go run up that hill? Absolutely not. But you know why I do it? Because I am in momentum. Momentum means it's really easy to keep going this way when I'm already going this way. It's really easy to get up on a couple hours of sleep and go run. When I went to the gym on Christmas yesterday at 6 o'clock in the morning before I went and spent time with my family, it's really easy to go run these sprints when I'm not drinking, when I'm not socializing with people I don't want to be socializing with. Right now, if you don't have what you want, it's simply because you're not in momentum. So the question becomes, how do we get some momentum in our life? Well, it's really simple. You use brute force and you get the fuck up off the couch. You stop settling, you stop making excuses, and you finally start doing the hard fucking work. I was at a retreat and I did an exercise with everybody there. There was 20 of my clients and I said, everybody put your hand up. And everybody's hand went to about here. And then I said, great, now put it that much higher. And everybody's hand doubled in the height. And guess what? This is good enough, but you're probably fucking broke. This is good enough, but you're probably overweight. This is good enough, but you probably don't have the friend group of your dreams. You probably don't have the networking community that you want to be surrounded with. So the question becomes, do you want to be good enough, overweight, paycheck to paycheck with average people around me? Or do you want to be fucking great? Do you want to be financially free? Do you want to be filthy fucking rich? Do you want to have the business, the clients, the life of your dreams? Or do you want to just be meh? Guess what? I've lived meh. I've been $50,000 in debt. I've been in a shitty, toxic, terrible fucking marriage. I've had a lot of things go against me. I've been arrested twice. My parents have been divorced. I've been taken advantage of. I have been meh in my life. I have been that overweight guy in my life. And guess what? That shit sucks. When you get to the other side of financial freedom, you get to the other side where you look like a badass motherfucker that actually cares about themselves and values their body and takes care of their health and their fitness. When you get to that incredible friend group that you would literally go to war and die for, when you get to those dream clients that you love in a business that all you want to do is build, I promise you this is a lot fucking better. If you want to be meh, that's okay. Just click off this video. Stop wasting your time. Stop pretending like you're going to watch this, get inspired, and get into momentum. The reality is you're not. The reality is January 1st, you're going to be excited. And then January 2nd, excited. January 3rd, man, a little bit less. January 8th, man, a little bit less. January 10th, your New Year's resolutions are out the fucking window and you're just back to doing what you were doing at the end of 2024. In order to keep momentum, you must stop and check yourself along the way. It's easy to go to the gym when it's a new year. It's really easy to do things when it's a new year. But the question becomes, when the fuck did we stop? When did we stop doing these things? You don't even know because you have no accountability. You have no discipline in your life. And it comes back to the question, who the fuck told you this life was going to be easy? I would love to know because they lied to you. That friend, that family member, that teacher, that mentor set you up for failure if they told you and convinced you that this life was going to be easy. The only people that have it easy in this life are average motherfuckers that have nothing to write home about. Everybody in this world dies twice, once when your physical body leaves this world, and once when people stop saying your name. The question becomes, how long will your legacy and impact on the world live on? And if you're making average money and have an average sized business and you live an average life, your legacy won't live on long. Maybe one generation if you're lucky, maybe. But probably not. The people whose legacy lives on are the selfless motherfuckers that are crazy enough to work their ass off day in and day out, whether people see it or people don't. Yesterday was Christmas. Great, we get to spend time with family. That doesn't mean I don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. and go to the gym. That doesn't mean when I'm done hanging out with family, I'm not going to put in 3 to 4 hours of work on my business to build this life of my dreams. When I woke up this morning, no alarm, I had a dream that I was giving a motivational speech on stage in front of thousands of people. I woke up and had no idea what time it was, and I rolled over, I clicked the phone, and it's literally 2:55 in the morning. And I'm like, yo, what is going on here? And non-momentum Austin goes back to bed every day of the week. My alarm was set for 7. Non-momentum Austin goes back to bed for those 4 hours. But guess what? When you're in momentum, it becomes a game to keep that momentum going. It becomes fun to keep that momentum going. And now I'm up and I'm out and I'm ready to go run some sprints. I'm ready to get my body dialed because I'm doing it now. I'm not waiting until the new year. I don't wait for shit in my life. I'm tired of waiting. I'm done waiting. I've waited to fix this. I've waited to leave that marriage. I've waited to do these things. And guess what? Every time I finally did it, I grew the balls and I finally fucking did it. I was like, why didn't I do that sooner? Why did I do myself a disservice and not do this sooner? So the question becomes, what are you waiting to do in your life? Are you waiting to go to the gym for January 1st? You're fucked. Are you waiting to build that business for when you have a big enough nest egg to do it safely? You're fucked. There's so many decisions that you're making day in and day out that are killing the growth of you, your body, your friend group, and your dreams. All I want for you in this life is to succeed. All I want to do is see people win. My heart is so pure. I've been down bad and that shit sucks. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of suffering in the world, and you owe it to yourself and the rest of the world to get yourself in a spot comfortable enough where you can then turn around and help other people, whether that's mentally, financially, with your time, with your resources, whatever it may be. But if you're down bad, dead broke, miserable, depressed, stressed, upset, and laying in bed all day, how do you serve the world? How do you serve people? You can't. Selfishly, you're just trying to make it through another day. But use this as your message on December 26th, at whatever time it is at this point, to get the fuck up and do something about it. Stop settling, stop making excuses, stop being average. Use this as your wake-up call as you roll into 2025 to do something different. Because guess what? December 26th, 2025, 1 year from today, at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, is going to happen, assuming you don't die. Do you want who you are today? Get up and go look yourself in the mirror. Take your shirt off, look yourself in the mirror. Do you want that body a year from now? Open up your bank account, add up all your money. Do you want that amount of money 1 year from now? Take a look at your close friends. Remember MySpace, you had a top 5, top 10? Look at your top 5, look at your top 10. Do you want those people walking next to you side by side 1 year from now? A lot of those are probably no's, but maybe you have some areas in your life that are a yes. Maybe you're in a loving, committed, beautiful marriage and you are like, yes, I want that human 1 year from today. Great, check the list and keep it moving. Identify the areas that you're a little bit weaker in that you need to strengthen across 2025. So when we get from today, 1 year from now, December 26th of 2025, you can check every box and say, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And all you're doing is building / maintaining. But if you're looking at your bank account today and you're like, I can't do this 1 year from today. Oh, but you can. And but you will. If you don't get yourself into momentum, you will. It's really fun to psych ourselves out. Like, oh, I can't do this, not for another day. And then you fucking do it. And then you wake up and do the same shit that got you here and you use it to get you there. And then a year goes by and you're like, what just happened? Where did time go? Yeah, time kept passing and you kept making shitty, poor decisions. And if you're surrounded by people that tell you those decisions are okay, fuck those people. And I don't feel bad about saying that. I'll cut off any person. I don't care if it's a client. I don't care if it's a friend. I don't care if it's my own mother or father. I will cut you off point blank, period. And I will keep my life moving because I'm selfish to the degree that I have one life to live. I watched my girlfriend in college get hit and killed by a car right in front of me. I don't know when my last day is going to be. So I'm selfishly and relentlessly pursuing the highest version of myself, which means physically, which means mentally, which means emotionally, which means financially, which means spiritually. I only have one life for Austin to live. So if I can turn inward, become selfish, and then that gives me the support and the resources and the mental bandwidth to then turn around and help other people. I can't make this video if I'm not in a good place. I can't help people in general if I'm not in a good place. So you owe it to yourself and then you owe it to the world to get yourself into a better place. Allow this to be your wake-up call into 2025. We're at the end now of 2024. Time is ticking, and unfortunately, you're not getting any more of it. All I want to do is see you win. If I could do anything in my life, it would just be to help people win, because I know how bad it sucks to be stressed, depressed, upset, overweight, financially insecure. I understand. I've been there, and it's not fun, and it's not fucking fun. But where I am in my life today, yeah, where I am in my life today is really fucking fun. Driving my dream car, living in a beautiful house that I built, like helping people. Oh, it's so fucking fun, man. And I wish everybody could experience this. And the sad part is they can. The sad part is every single human on planet Earth could experience what I have. But so many people just aren't willing to do what it takes. They're just willing to make the excuses. They're just willing to settle and be average. And that hurts my heart. But all I can do is put out content and help the people that hire me, and build myself, my brand, my business, and help as many people along the way. So I hope you had a kick-ass 2024. If not, there's better days on the horizon if you're willing to do the hard shit. Let's do the hard shit. It's worth it. In this beautiful, beautiful world that we live in, the hard shit is worth it. I promise you. And if you're watching this, I love you. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do in 2025.